Hey, crypto fam, buckle up because we've got a real head-turner today. Just when you thought things couldn't get spicier in the Shiba Inu universe, out comes a whale with a massive withdrawal that could shift the market in ways we didn't see coming. Yep, you heard that right, 220 billion SHIB, worth a cool $4.63 million, just got withdrawn from Binance after 5 months of dormancy. And trust me, this isn't just another whale making waves, it's a signal. But what does it mean for the future of SHIB? Is it a sign of impending doom, or is there more to this story than meets the eye? Stick around, because we're diving deep into this one, and you're not going to want to miss it. Welcome back to Zaki Crypto Update, where we talk all things crypto with a side of humor, deep dives, and real talk about what's actually happening in the markets. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you don't miss a single video. And, hey, if you find yourself laughing or nodding along during this one, give it a thumbs up. It helps me out and ensures you'll get more juicy content like this. Let's get to it. Before we dive in, I know what you're thinking, Zaki, why should I care about one whale pulling out some SHIB? Isn't this just another day in the volatile crypto world? Well, that's where you're wrong, my friend. The timing of this move, combined with the broader trends we're seeing in the market, makes this a big deal. What happens with this whale could have ripple effects on the whole SHIB ecosystem. Is this the end of the SHIB bull run? Or could it be a chance to buy the dip? Keep watching till the end, I'll share my thoughts, and you'll want to know my take on where SHIB could be headed from here. Alright, let's jump into the meat of the matter. What's going on with Shiba Inu right now? Let's set the scene. A dormant whale, known by the address, just woke up from a 5-month nap and decided it was time to make a move. This whale pulled out 220 billion SHIB, which at current prices equals about $4.63 million. Now, this is a big withdrawal by anyone's standards, especially when it comes to a token like SHIB, which is often the poster child for meme coins but still holds a hefty market cap. Here's the kicker though, Shiba Inu hasn't exactly been living its best life in December. The token has experienced a 25% drop this month alone, so things are looking a bit bearish. We're talking about a classic case of buy the rumor, sell the news, and right now, the rumor is not looking good. Sure, there was a small 5% rise in the last 24 hours, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. When you take a step back and look at the broader picture, SHIB is still facing a 7.7% dip over the past 2 weeks. So, what's going on? Is this a sign of things to come, or just another hiccup in the roller coaster ride that is Shiba Inu? Here's my take, the crypto market is always volatile, we all know that by now, but what's concerning here is the timing of this whale's withdrawal. You've got a massive holder pulling out over $4.6 million of SHIB when the coin is already struggling. The question is, why now? Are whales predicting a further dip, or is this just part of a larger strategy to manage risk? When whales start pulling their funds, especially at a time when a coin is already on a downtrend, it doesn't inspire much confidence in the long-term future of that asset. And trust me, if whales are getting cold feet, that sends a signal to the rest of the market. Let's dig deeper into why this withdrawal is so important. According to Look On Chain, the same whale has been a part of the SHIB ecosystem for a while, but this was the first major withdrawal after 5 months of inactivity. What's more interesting is the history of transactions tied to this wallet. The last time we saw this whale active was around 146 to 151 days ago, when they received over 65 billion SHIB in a couple of transactions. Now, fast forward to today, and we see them pull out over 220 billion SHIB. Something is definitely going on behind the scenes here. This kind of behavior isn't isolated. We're seeing a bigger trend in the Shiba Inu ecosystem, especially with large holders. According to Into the Block, the past 7 days alone saw a jaw-dropping 627.85% increase in outflows from major SHIB holders. This suggests that big players are unloading their SHIB, and that's not something to ignore. We saw a similar rise in outflows over the past month, 121.61% more than usual, and in the past 90 days, outflows are up by 108.23%. So, it's clear that there's a pattern here. What does all this mean? Well, it tells me that confidence is low among large holders. And when large holders start dumping their SHIB bags, the market feels it. That could explain the downward price action we've seen recently. Large withdrawals create selling pressure, and when big players start pulling out their funds, it could trigger smaller holders to panic and sell as well. We've seen this story before in crypto, whales move first, and then the smaller fish follow. But it's not all bad news. There's something pretty cool happening in the SHIB community, and I've got to give credit where it's due. Despite the market's decline, the Shiba Inu community has been working overtime on token burns. In 2024, the community managed to burn a total of 44.6 billion SHIB, valued at around $991,090. While the price of SHIB has been dipping, these burns are helping reduce the circulating supply, and that could help create upward pressure on the price in the long term. The community isn't just sitting back and watching the price slide, they're actively trying to make their token scarcer, which is a good move if you're looking to give SHIB a fighting chance. In December alone, the community burned over 2.67 billion SHIB, and that's thanks to 143 individual transactions. Every little bit helps, and while it might seem like a small win in the face of a major price decline, every burn takes a little more SHIB out of circulation and reduces inflationary pressure. If this trend continues, it could play a role in stabilizing SHIB's price, but that's assuming the whales stop pulling out and start buying back in. Here's where my opinion comes in. Shiba Inu is at a crossroads. On one hand, we've got the burning efforts and a passionate community that's trying to make a difference. But on the other hand, we've got the big whales pulling out, outflows increasing, and a market that's showing bearish signals. In my opinion, unless we see a major catalyst for SHIB, whether it's a surge in adoption, a huge partnership, or something else, there's a good chance we'll see further downward pressure in the short term. Long term? I'm not so sure. SHIB has survived worse, but right now, it's in a bit of a rough spot. Before we get into my final thoughts, do me a favor and hit that like button if you're finding this breakdown helpful. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already part of the Zaki Crypto family. We've got plenty more updates coming your way, and trust me, you don't want to miss the next one. Oh, and make sure to tap the bell icon so you're the first to know when a new video drops. Let's keep this crypto journey going. So, what does this all mean for Shiba Inu moving forward? The whale activity, the increased outflows, and the burning efforts all tell an interesting story. Shiba Inu is a coin that's been through a lot, and it has the community and the burns to show for it. But with whales pulling out and the broader market showing signs of weakness, things are looking a little shaky in the short term. But hey, crypto is all about risk and reward, right? It's never boring, and it's never predictable. While I wouldn't call it a sure thing to buy SHIB right now, there could be an opportunity if you believe in the long-term vision and the community's efforts to make SHIB more valuable. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today on Zaki Crypto Update. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more updates. And if you're curious about other coins, check out some of my other videos. You never know what we'll dive into next. I'll see you all in the next one. Stay safe, stay smart, and keep hodling that crypto.